That's Giona Lapizzo, Carlsbad, California. Went fourth in the 2 mile. Here's a new Oregonian who's loving running here, Lake Ridge High and Lake Oswego. Chloe Hewler, who was dominant in Nevada and has had a great couple of meets here. From Tualatin, Lauren Ayers, a lot of success on this track. Tula Fabish from Team Kentucky Elite. She was second in the steeple. There's Zario. No, Maki is not in this. Elizabeth Leachman from San Antonio. Braylon Combe from Santiago. She ran on that third place 4x8 relay team. Sophia Lieberman, Murrieta, California. Jared Daly from La Jolla. Nicole Humphreys from Flower Mound, Texas. Sophia Rodriguez, who was sixth in the 2 mile. Mercer Island, Washington. Jane Hendegren from Timpview in Utah. Emma Bennett, Oregon kid, her only race this weekend. She's a versatile middle distance runner. Peyton Meineke, Thornton, Colorado, 7th in the 2 mile. Tatum Olson from Menlo Atherton, 11th in the 800. So you talk about the beauty of the mile and all the balance. Some 800 runners, some 2 milers. And this falls in the middle for the classic middle distance event.
You mentioned, Bob, Emma Bennett running on fresh legs. This is the only race that she's running here this week, whereas some of the other, favorites, quote unquote, in this final, this top-seeded final for the girls' 1 mile championship run, they've run multiple races here, so might be running on tired legs. So just on that fact alone, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Bennett might be a favorite more than others, just on that fact alone.
Well, Bennett ran the 33,000 at the Oregon High School Championships, finished third. She ran a 4:47 mile at her home meet, the Nike Jesuit Twilight Relays. She also ran on this track in the Oregon Relays in the 800. Finished third and PR'd in 2:09, so she likes this track.
And she has that versatility I was talking about, Bob. The leg speed, the endurance, and here she's tucked in at the back, so maybe taking and a little bit again this contact with the these bunched up fields. It's always a little scary and sketchy. They come through the quarter-mile mark in 72 seconds. It's Jane Hendrigan from Timpview Track Club in Utah on the lead.
And you see Hewler in the black, and she's the transplant. She was saying this year how much more she enjoyed running in Oregon because she literally had no competition in Nevada. She made a big splash, and she was a 2 mile, 1 miler too.
Well, at this time of the year, I was talking when you were taking a break, Bob, about the weather in the Southwest right now. They've been having over 100-degree days down in Phoenix, Nevada, New Mexico, places down in that part of the U.S. It has been brutally hot, and I don't know how you train when it's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, it's a lovely 58 right now, just right for these milers. Half mile and 2:22 still. Hendegren, Elizabeth Leachman with her, Daly, Meineke, and Bennett.
Hendegren still with the lead. They were 2:22 at the half mile. Hendegren looks good running off the front, but lots of the other favorites, including Bennett, are lurking not too far behind. Bennett's easy to pick out. She's got that pink top on. Sitting about 4th or 5th right now.
This is her only second race since the high school season, but she had a 4:24 PR at 1,500 at the Portland Track Festival last week. So pretty good form.
Unfortunately, Chloe Hewler pulled out at the halfway mark in the race, holding her leg on the home straightaway. So Hewler out at this stage, and now with the bell looming, it's Jane Hendrigan who is really stretching things out, with Elizabeth Leachman latched on right behind her.
They both ran 69s on the last lap. They got a 3-second margin on anyone else. Hendrigan, and again, kind of rare, has led the whole way. And doesn't appear to be letting up.
No, wire to wire potentially for Hendrigan here. Breaking with that form that I talked about, how the third lap is often the slowest. They ripped it with a 69 on the third lap, and Hendrigan's picking it up from here, Bob, with 200 to go.
Wow. A lot of confidence and got a great stride going on. She can float a little bit in the curve. Meet record is 4:33. Hayward field record 4:38. This is in jeopardy. Right there. Hendrigan, let's get the mark. 4:38.50, just a tenth of a second off the Hayward field record. 67 final lap. Leachman second, 6 seconds back. What a separation. Tatum Olson rallied for third. Nicole Humphreys fourth, and Daly ends up fifth.
Well, I talked about those different sort of tactics and dynamics and what you need to be a great mile or 1,500-meter runner. Jane Hendrigan illustrated one chapter of that, and that's the ability to just go to the front and just keep ramping up the pace throughout the race, and that's exactly what she did, and then just blow everyone out and pull away for the win. Absolutely amazing running, just vanquished completely the rest of the field over the final 2 laps. Jane Hendrigan from Utah romps away with the win here, and as you said, Bob, just missed the stadium record. Impressive.
Well, the girls are complete. We've got 5 sections of the boys' mile coming up, but we got a very special guest. You've been seeing him helping us out with our hype videos. He's got great accomplishments, but everybody here will remind him as a 4-time champion at Oregon, Cole Hawker with T.